Hi guys, and a very warm welcome back to the Geek Room and my YouTube channel. My name's Phil and this is straitjacketproductions.com. Okay guys, so it's a brand new kit today, one I'm personally quite excited about. Well, without further ado, you can say what you want about the split seconds. I know they're not everyone's favourite, but they gave us some cool stuff. First was they gave us more mask, which we were all hankering for. They gave us a Corvette Stingray, they gave us a Lamborghini Countach, and they've given us a Volkswagen Beetle. And for that, I am eternally grateful, because if you grew up in the 80s, which you did, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video, then we had Herbie, there was a lot of bug love around that time, and Detonator came along. And my first car was a Volkswagen Beetle. I had it for 8 years, drove it around quite a lot, and nearly got me killed a few times, but I absolutely loved it. I passed my driving test in it. And years before that, this was my first Volkswagen Beetle. So we'll transform it. Now this bit is problematic, because there were no stickers for it at all, which was good for me. But there's not a huge amount going on. There's not a lot of offensive weaponry, no controls, it doesn't look particularly comfortable thing, no obvious way to pilot it either. But when you look at the other bit, this 100% is a bona fide master toy. It's imaginative, it's fun, it's got playability, it's got firing rockets, spring-loaded rockets. I think it's really cool, but there wasn't much going on with it. In fact, the only two stickers that came with Detonator originally are these two mask ones that just go under the seat. So I have designed a upgrade kit for Detonator, and this is the actual kit that you'll get, printed again commercially on really high quality long lasting gloss sticker paper, and we're going to have a look at the artwork. And then I'm going to put these stickers on this toy, because I've prototyped it, but I haven't put the final ones on, and I'll show you what it looks like towards the end of the video with all these stickers on. So let's bring the artwork across. Okay, so this first one, you might think, Phil, that's a bit of a ropey illustration, but we are at 2183% magnification, and that sticker is, if I can get my ruler out without knocking the screen, that sticker is up here, and it's about 12mm long, so just over a centimetre long, and I can confirm that with the print quality that I get, that text is legible. And this is a sticker to go on the rear windscreen of the Beetle, so it's just going to go on there. So let's move along. Okay, so I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit for these two. So the hovercraft needed some control panels. These two, obviously I'm not just going to put one twice, I'm going to do two different ones. One is for that side of this arc on the inside of the hovercraft, and one is there, and that is so Jack can actually see them from where he's piloting the vehicle when it's moving in a forward motion, because he's got no obvious way to control. We'd have to hope that maybe he's wired into it, or he's got some buttons we can't see somewhere, but at least he's got readouts and displays and rangefinders and speedometers and artificial horizons and things like that for how he'd pilot the hovercraft. So I'm just going to zoom out so I can see where I'm going. Oh, actually I can use that to see where I'm going. On the right, replacements for the two mask stickers that go underneath the seat. Let's zoom out. Now, here we go. Now these, if you've seen my slingshot kit, which I'm immensely proud of actually, it's one of my favourite ones, you'll remember that I added, it annoys me that inside the windows, when it splits in half, there's no windows. So this will fix that for Detonator as well. So these are exactly the right size to go on the insides of where these windows are on the outside, and it includes underneath and at the bottom there the forward and reverse windscreens. Now obviously these ones are cut in half because the thing splits, and this one is shorter because of the way Detonator connects together. This side One of them is longer. It's on my website anyway, the instructions. This one is the shorter one. So this one goes there, and this one will go there, and they are just the other side of the windscreen because they are windows. Otherwise, when he was driving, he wouldn't be able to see out. So that sort of fixes that for me. Now let's have a look at these. Now these are for the outsides of the rear windows, because when I had a Volkswagen Beetle, you would put stickers in it. It's kind of, that's how it was. So these are sponsors. They're both different. Now Jack is Canadian. Jack is Canadian, so I was thinking what would be a good Canadian sponsor for, apart from all the other ones we see in the Volkswagen logo. These are other ones that we see quite frequently with throughout Mask. It's Kraft Dinner. Yeah, so you've got Kraft Dinner stickers, sponsor logos to go on the back, and that is alongside this other one, which should be, if I navigate correctly, just here. And actually this has rounded corners, the actual sticker. It's this little one here, and that is I love my bug, and that goes, remember I said that the Monster Truck one goes there, this one goes on the hood here. So there's a bit of balance on the back, just for the extra add-ons that I've included. So then we got the Canadian National Dish sponsoring Detonator, and that is a period specific 1980s Kraft Dinner sticker logo, of course. Okay, so let's have a look at, so we've gone down to the bottom. These two little ones, they are quite simply rear lights. They're called elephant lights actually, for those in the Volkswagen community, elephant feet, because they're big round ones, and they go on here. They're a little bit bigger than the ones I did for Hurricane, which were super tiny. They're as big as I could feasibly make them to fit on there, but they're just going to add a little bit of colour to the back of the car, as it would be. It's actually got these black outlines on the stickers just to show you, but the originals don't have black outlines. Okay, so we got these ones. So you've got these stepped circular ones. Now they are tiny. They are like 2 or 3 millimeters diameter, as I recall. And what they are going to go on, in fact I've got a prototype. There's 2 for the front of the quad, for the back, sorry, and 2 for the front. And that's just to add a little bit of something to these weapons. You will need tweezers to apply them. But yeah, they're just to add a little bit of, and actually you can see just with one on there, it just adds a bit of depth to the toy. And these ones next to it, again, these are kind of knee rests. You can actually see here where I've had a prototype on there. They are designed to go just to give Jack a bit of padding, or it might even be, oh he's down here. It might even be the computer double, but we tend not to mention the computer doubles. I just think of this one sort of being parked up when Jack wants to use it. So yeah, his knees go on there. So there's like a cushioned bit basically, just to add a bit of detail again to the bike. And these two here, these little ones here, they are, I'm not even sure I can zoom anymore. Okay, they're engine details. We're at 2,500% magnification now. Now they go just inside these recessed bits, and they're intended to represent an engine of some kind that is inside this thing. And I think there's one more. Oh no, there's a couple more. Okay, let's do. Okay, there's 2 of these. These are the rotational mechanism for the chair, and they go on these previously empty trapezoid panels on either side of the seat, and are intended to represent like a mechanism for which he would turn, because he can fly it in any direction, can't he? Or we imagine him to be able to fly in any direction. Okay, and I think there's one more. Yeah, there it is. Okay, now this is a way of controlling this quad. I just refer to it as a quad. I think it was referred to as a bike or something. And that will go on here. But Phil, you're going to say this thing splits in half. and for that reason this sticker also is cut in half, directly in half. So actually I'm just going to do it right now because I'm super excited about trying these stickers onto this toy. So I'm just going to, see, I pulled off half. That's actually slides straight down the middle. I suggest you put them, I think it's probably best to put it together. Oh, I'd always say as well, just thinking about this, clean the toy. That's what I need to do with that one before you put the stickers on. So there you go. You're going to put one half on one side and one half on the other, so it marries up. And then when it splits, it will just simply split, and those stickers will stay on there. I know the handlebars are a little bit undersized for the vehicle at scale, but because this is a curved surface, it's actually really difficult to design a sticker that will go on there. I've actually borrowed, I think, the handlebars off my Condor kit to go on there, but we're at 2600% magnification. So yeah, so I'm hoping that with all these extras, both of these little toys will be looking awesome. So let's just zoom out. I think I've got everything. Yeah, that's the whole kit. It's a small kit. That's the size of it. But yeah, I really hope you like it. I think it's going to make Detonator look really good. So let's find out. Join me again in just a moment, which will be just a moment for you, because it's going to be in this video, and I will put these on and we'll have a look once I've given my Detonator a clean. One thing I should do, because this is my old Detonator, I've had this for so long, look how play-worn that chrome is. I should redo that in my Goliath, shouldn't I, like the bumper with the monotone chrome. It probably would be quite easy actually just to mask that off and airbrush that again, so maybe I will do that, but not before I put these stickers on. So yeah, cool, wicked. See you in a bit. Here it is, guys, Detonator, conventional mode. So yeah, window stickers look great, really pleased with them. And you've got monster truck, and I love my bug, and the rear lights. Let's transform it. Have a look at the quad first. Okay. Even got the little tiny red ones on here and on the front. As your splitting control panel and engine details and these sort of knee rest pad things, which I think add a lot of value actually. So yeah, cool. Hovercraft. Okay, so these are the swivel chair details on both sides. That's something that's been on my Detonator for many years. It's not part of the kit, I just left it on there. New mask stickers. And then you've got the windows. I've scratched this one. So use plastic tweezers, and I would suggest actually, especially on this side, don't press down too hard. Press them down around the edge, but if you press down, there's seams for some reason on this side, but not this side. Don't quite understand why that is, but yeah, the harder you press, the more those sort of seams underneath are gonna be visible. And finally, just turn in. You see the control panels there and there. Okay, so there it is, guys. Detonator kit.